I'm here with Rick Nucci, General Manager of Dell Boomi. Rick, welcome. Glad to see you again.
Hi, Rihanna. Thank you.
So, over the past couple years, Dell has acquired a number of companies to expand their cloud services, Boomi being one of the original.
Yeah.
Take us through that evolution in the last couple of years and what you see in the next year from Dell.
Yeah, I mean, the quick recap is it's really started in 2007, I believe, with the Perot acquisition, which is now Dell Services, which, by the way, Dell Services is here today talking about their Salesforce implementation practice. Boomi was acquired and DCBA launched, which was actually not driven through acquisition, although certainly Boomi was a big part of the DCBA story, but a lot of DCBA was organically developed around being able to deliver cloud analytics, being able to deliver CRM, marketing automation, document management, things of that nature. So you're starting to see, and going back to the Pro, I mean, that was really all about, if you look at what a lot of what Dell Services does today, they have architected at the infrastructure level some of the biggest clouds out there: Twitter, Facebook, Salesforce.com. From an infrastructure perspective. So there's this core competency now that's being turned into being able to also deliver public and private services. So when you sort of look at it, and it starts stacking everything up together, it makes, it starts to tell the story. And then, now with the software group, that's, that momentum is going to continue forward.
Great. Now this summer, during your summer release, Boomi introduced a new testing service called Boomi Assure.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we, given that we're a cloud offering, we were saying to customers, we take care of upgrading your integration software for you, and they said that's great, that's a huge value add, but the other thing that I used to do pre-cloud was, as part of my upgrade, is testing. So, if you're doing the upgrade, then who does the testing? Because you're controlling your release cycles, and so it was really good feedback. And basically, what we landed on was, all right, well, let's give the customers a way to check in essentially the integrations they build on Boomi, and give them to us. And if they do that, then we'll test them for them. So we launched this service called Boomi Assure that basically allows any customer, anytime they build any integration, with one click right from the UI to say, submit this integration. It goes into our repository, and we commit that we will test that integration prior to any release we do. And if we break something, we will not proceed with the release until we fix the problem. And that's been well received. Increases
the trust from your customers.
The trust, exactly. Trust and transparency, a big value. That's right. We want to make our customers feel like we're being very open and candid with them on exactly how we make sure their integration continues to work.
Fantastic. Now, this morning I heard Mark Benioff say something interesting. He said by 2017 that most IT spend would come out of the CMO budget. Now, you're a former CTO and come from that world. I'd like to hear your reaction to that. What do you think?
I think it's a really interesting and provocative statement. I think it's a viewpoint, but I think a lot of people are trying to guess on how the CIO's world will change as companies move more to the cloud. And I think there's another view that says that the CIO will become, for lack of a better word, an internal cloud service broker. So a lot of things the CIO does today around infrastructure and administrative work, as they know it today, will change and go away. But replaced with that will be managing all of your SaaS vendors, integrating all of your SaaS vendors, automating business processes, customizing the applications for the business unit, and then aggregating them together. So giving them a unified user experience, a unified identity. And so a lot of those service brokering things, it's an awesome opportunity for IT to take advantage of that. And if they do that, then, they're going to be spending money to make that work. Maybe relatively speaking, they won't be doing the same spend they're doing today, and maybe the business owners will be buying those applications out of their own budgets. But I think the relevance of IT remains critical in cloud. I mean, if you looked at the keynote today, the thing that struck me was it was the CIO telling all the success stories. Everyone who came up, with a very small exception, were CIOs. I mean, it was only 5 years ago that SaaS vendors' whole model was sell around IT, and now, all the success stories are CIOs telling those stories.
That's great. Well, thank you, Rick. I appreciate you taking some time with us today, and good luck.
Thanks for having me.